Welcome to another installment of All Things EQ related. Today I'm going to be talking about EQ Requiem. So this is a project I'm rebooting from a project I started a couple years ago, which is EverQuest in the browser. And after a couple years iterating on reverse engineering the client, understanding formats, and getting the tech stack proved out, I feel confident enough to move this forward. And so far, so good. Things are looking pretty good. It's been fun to work on, and I'm ready to share it with the public. So I'll get into the vision and everything else along the way here, but I just wanted to start out at eqrequiem.com. So we can hit that up. This is supported pretty well across different browsers. There's going to be even better support later for mobile, tablet, that kind of thing as well. But right now I just pop into kind of a placeholder service select screen. And the way we log in, rather than a traditional login username and password, right now is through Discord. Well, that's still a thing. I could swap that out for any other provider in the future, Google, Facebook, whatever. Right now it's Discord, which is going to make sense, just the way that people, talk about the game through social media. Discord seems to be the preferred platform, and there's Discord for Requiem as well. So right now I can enter world, and it'll bring me into character select. But let me go back a second here and log out. I'll show the actual login flow for the Discord. So if I'm logging in for the first time, it's going to ask me to access my account just to say I am who I am. It's not going to ask for any private permissions or anything, or do anything on your behalf. Just say, hey, this is me. And that's to identify the account. So when I log in from different locations, I can use the same Discord account and access the same characters. So nothing super fancy right now, just still working on the UI. It's all a work in progress. So this isn't, the end state of everything working, but this is hopefully close to, what things are going to look like here eventually. So I'm just going to create a character right here and come up with something. So this is all in the Godot engine as well. I started out with Babylon.js and ran into some performance issues there. Tried Unity and ran into a lot of crashes for web export. But Godot has been pretty faithful so far. I haven't had too many issues. It's a great API. So right now I got my character. And just to show that the character's still there, I'm going to refresh the page. Log back in. Enter world. There's my dude. I could do this from any other computer too. And I'm going to log right into Belwith. Okay, so things aren't perfect. The controls might be a little bit janky right now, but this is all kind of just the framework, the proof of concept. It's here. So here's the UI. The UI is completely in HTML. It's built out in React. It's all in the same application. It's all open source, and in the Discord, there's information about how to check out that code and discussion around development, all that kind of thing. So we can see what's going on under help. I can teleport to any zone. I can spawn a model. I'll go ahead and do that. I'll spawn a barbarian. There he is. Little fella. And I got a debug mode. You'll notice that the sky is changing right now, the time of day as well. I could change my character's move speed if I want to get through zones a little bit faster. And I can change the time of day as well, day and night cycle. I almost have a little bit of deja vu. I remember seeing someone working on a back-end EQ, with PHP, I think. And they were doing a day and night cycle exactly here in the zone, right around the same place. But things look a little bit different in the Godot engine. I'm not going to be trying to replicate exactly what EverQuest looks like. There's some projects out there already doing that. Lantern kind of has that on lock. This is going to be keeping the original essence of the game with a lot of, I don't even want to call them quality of life improvements, because I feel like that's already been done before. It's just going to be different things that make it as enjoyable as possible without trying to be too dogmatic about, okay, this is the right way to do things or not. It's just going to be kind of fun along the way. Now, the ultimate end goal with this, for me, this is kind of my stake in the whole thing, is to create my own web-based MMORPG. And this is kind of the launching point from that. So I just want to be able to prove this out. Hey, I can run a video game in the browser, talk to thousands of other people at the same time, and it actually works without stalling out or lagging or going crazy. I'll make another video about the entire tech stack, how that all works, and how I plan on addressing scalability in the future, limitations, all that kind of thing now. I'm just going to pop around to different zones and see what's going on. We've got our classic Buenos zone here. And there's very limited support right now for some zoning, just from some hard-coded references. Everything at this point, when I'm in the game, isn't actually in the zone, so there's no networking for the zone yet. Up until the character select point, that is all networked, and all those characters are persisted, and they exist in the game, the database, and everything. But once we're here, we're not actually persisted at all. So I'm just kind of running around and checking out the world, but not really interacting with the network or anything. I'm not sending any messages back and forth, and I wouldn't be able to interact with any other players too. So there's a lot to be done on the client side, on the server side, and the framework is here. And I wanted to get this out there. I wanted to stir up a little bit of discussion about this being a thing in the future, and also publish my Discord so people can follow the development, get started, get in touch. This is a massive effort, not something I can do alone. I'm gonna need some help and coordination in the future for everything along the way. Open to collaborating with people working on the UI as web developers in React, people who want to work on engine or backend stuff, for anyone experienced with TypeScript or Go. And then also people who just want to help with outreach to the community and admins or content editing as well. Anyone familiar with my Sage set of tools is going to be the direct editor for all the zones, adding new content, adding new quests, that kind of thing. So going to be looking for collaboration in the future. Nothing official yet, but I would love for people to be a part of this project and want to be able to share it with the community and get this out there and see how people like it. So more to come on this. This is just a short intro video. I'm going to make more videos about the tech stack and the vision of Requiem in the future. What's the server all about? So excited to tell everyone about it and excited to continue providing more updates. I'm going to put the Discord link in the description, and please join and reach out and say hi, and see you all there.